I'm trying, man. Just do. Alright. Yeah, good luck, buddy. I know, I'm just trying to be nice. I'm always nice. You still mad about that Super Bowl from years ago? Alright, cool. Yeah. Madden be weird with the animations this year, though.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the
That shit would have been crazy.
Line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Watching now, Barney.
They start the drive with Peterson. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
So much of this game is still mental, still psychological. Yeah, we just saw a big-time run right there, but you have to believe he was dreaming about this last night in his hotel room before this one, thinking, hey, first time I touch it, let's go for some big yardage and set a tone. That's exactly what he got done.
They'll run it with McCoy. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A nice run there, 9 yards.
What you mean?
And it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first.
I don't know if I actually never run that, to be real.
And no better way
I'm not, though.
Than to establish the running game early.
Really? I don't run a halfback wham. It's a different play.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him on the dial if you want to play
Harry's trying to correlate Patty Mahomes to LeBron James.
Before he's brought down.
Kobe to Odell.
16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
MJ
offense versus
to
his own defense.
Tom Brady.
Find the holes
and then he's saying Chris Bosh
and put the ball on the receiver before
Travis
any
Kelce.
defender can step up and fill it.
D-Wade is Tyreek Hill, and Patty Mahomes is
crossing
LeBron.
route.
And it's just the key of greatness.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. It's dropped
They
by
said,
his
"Shut up,
tight end,
nigger."
Charles Clay. And now it's second down.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone,
Wait,
tight
y'all
end
already
is one of the guys
started?
you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to
I
get
don't.
it to
I
someone.
definitely saw
In this
half.
case,
Maybe once, not a lot.
They just didn't complete it.
They go back to the ground with McCoy. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing is Allen on third. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. A bad third down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. Throwing for his running back.
Yo,
He's got him complete.
the play action has no blocking in this game, though.
Back at the 22. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Hey, 382, Liz 50. Spurs.
Play action now. Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Morgan. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now Cousins. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down.
Shoot. Quaker Omaha. Hey, 382, Liz 50.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll run. Murray. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Latavius Murray, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here come the Bills. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Allen now on first down. Got some real estate inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards there and another first down. Charles, I think sometimes maybe we take LaShawn McCoy for granted. Been in the league since 2009. He's played 12 or more games ever. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Hauschka adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Now Cousins here on the bootleg.
Yo, you're supposed to throw it over, Cousins.
It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as
He said incompletion.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. Throwing on first down is Allen, eluding the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
The guy ran away from him. I don't know why. The guy tried to adjust at the last minute or some shit.
A very solid gain of 27.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And his throw here is incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
And again, it's Allen. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Hauschka's kick is good. And the Bills have taken the lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And now out comes Minnesota. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A give. This is Cook. And he is
the blocking, though, so bad.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd
I know.
down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays, too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. More from Minneapolis after this. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Hey, flipper.
Cousins. High throw, but he makes the catch. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting
Yo,
to see what they
no one's gonna block for me though.
Down there. But since they did, I guess the
It's just
point is
ridiculous.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Oh, you
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd
you
and
and
11.
your money plays.
They go play action. Cousins.
Wow, Cousins.
Incomplete.
It was supposed to be over. I don't know either.
The guys throwing the football when they think they've got a
Cousins be ass.
The ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he will score. Touchdown.
You are. But I have no other option at that point because everybody else is actually covered.
Now on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6.
Yo, why?
Oh, this is blocked.
Well, how does that shit haven't happened, dude? I don't even understand. I got it nearly perfect.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Wow.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now out come the Bills. And last time they got 3
We get a lot of
points,
crazy
but it
shit
was
in
a
our
chip
games.
shot
You ever notice
field
that?
goal. And when you go to the sideline after
A
a
lot
chip
of
shot field
crazy
goal, maybe
shit.
the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that
Yeah, that was ass.
And it's 3rd down.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over
Even the announcer knows, dude.
Like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. And here's Allen to throw on 3rd down. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
I should have switched the play when I knew you knew it was fucking man.
In this 1st half.
So
that
oh, I know.
things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Yeah, I figured.
1st down, and they're going to throw it out.
Oh, what?
Has it over the middle.
What?
And brought down,
Sure, triangle, and you do that animation? You don't just stand there?
Nice plays, 12
Come
yards
on,
that
man.
time and a 1st down.
Yeah, you got a few of those, so it's
1st down, Allen. And this one is incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing.
yeah, dude, it's not as bad as Sam Darnold, but it's damn near close. I was playing some shit with Sam Darnold, and it was not working out.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun.
On play action, Allen. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. That's caught. It's Thomas. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Allen to throw once more. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat.
nah, dude, nah, probably not.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Hauschka's kick is good. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman.
Yeah, you've been BS'd a lot though. Like that first drive, dude.
Separating these 2 teams on the
That was I knew that play was coming as soon as I saw him running out, but like
about 7 yards deep. Down on the field.
Yo, you're gonna do that like with 1 second left.
This is going to put him back with
oh god.
great field position.
So they really got 0 benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Handoff comes to Cook. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The linebacker, Derek Johnson, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
No, it's not. Trust me. 1 second or like 10 seconds left. Jets versus Colts playoff game. Jets don't have a timeout. They get tackled in bounds, and Jim Caldwell calls a timeout. And so they get a field goal and win. And the Colts get eliminated from the playoffs. Trust me. I know my shit about the Colts.
Second down, Cousins.
Oh, you picked that fucking play out. I don't believe Rudolph was so slow. Fuck. Good play.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Hauschka with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Oh, and now he bowls him over. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are.
Yo, what? Throw it higher. I pushed for a lob pass, dude. He's supposed to go over his head. That's fucking ridiculous, dude.
To the 36-yard line.
He threw a bullet, and he was supposed to throw a fucking... All right.
So maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for
I'm not. I mean, I've been playing full Black Ops. I'm not good at this game anymore, but I try, you know.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down.
Yo, the guy didn't even come up to contest until I did something.
Touchdown. Robert Foster with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. Now Hauschka to tack on the extra point. Hauschka adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And out now come the Vikings. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
He dropped it, though, again.
Got hit.
Again. All this guy does, man.
Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Black. Gun. Pace it. Listen to me. Two. Hey, steamer. Black. Two. Done.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Kyle Williams getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Yellow.
Play fake. Cousins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, wide open. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him a gain of 37. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Murray. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Forced out to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Rhino! Two.
He'll get it up the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
Oh, shit. Thought I missed that shit, dude. I should have missed that shit.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Gets fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Again, it's McCoy. And an alley to run. LaShawn McCoy
It is.
off to the races.
It is.
Past the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Following the penalty, it's Peterson. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
Yo, you know Peterson can take it.
Griffin, who made the tackle.
Old man Peterson.
Trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play.
Is he fired too?
Here's Colton Schmidt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll look to set up his blockers. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to
slowly
fix
walks
things
that
out.
way.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
My poor
He'll get
boy.
3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but
I
this is
know,
still a
that's
nice
why-
job of
that's why
buying
I
some
was
time
really,
and then
really
running to
nervous.
get to the sideline and get
Oh
out of
shit, I
bounds
didn't mean to hike that
avoid a
yet.
big hit.
Fuck.
Throwing his Cousins. Now he'll escape to his right.
What, you just stand there?
To his running back.
The hell?
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
He just watched him catch it, dude, and then he just stood there like, what, I caught it?
1st down, here's the run with Cook.
Get as much as I can.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Of course, last year, you think about Dalvin Cook's injury in Week 4 with a torn ACL, just hoping that he can stay healthy in 2018.
And if so, we'll see plenty of runs that will be big time in 2018. Because in 2017, he took over the starting running back job as a rookie and was off to a terrific start. In fact, if you ask people in the
I needed
Minnesota
that
Vikings
block.
organization, they were giddy at the fact that they were able to get him outside of the 1st round and plug him into the lineup. They expect him to be big time in this season.
The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd
I
and
always
4.
got sweaty hands, man. Always sweaty.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Oh,
And they'll stop him right
Yo.
on the midfield stripe.
all right.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
And great special teams
They
work
both-
here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to
That should
head
be
back
funny.
onto the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
They'll start the drive with a carry.
I knew that was going that way too, and nobody went over there,
Past the
dude.
15. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. And when do they
Yo,
start
your
thinking
wide
about
route's at
burning
least
these
blocking
timeouts?
for
They've
you.
got all
Jeez,
three
man.
still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to
My
stop
wideout's
the
at least
defense,
blocking
not
for
give
you.
up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time
That's
to
true.
start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop.
It's wide open. Yep.
And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida.
Open
Absolute
again.
Mess.
Yeah.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback,
Yeah.
you got to make that throw, right?
Yeah.
That's got to be complete.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, got it. Why don't you jump for the ball, though?
To it through the contact.
My guy would not jump for the ball, man.
Being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Stress eating.
Take it right on the 30. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Okay, Cousins.
1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know
That'd be him last game, man. That'd be him last game.
That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10.
No. Oh.
Crossing route complete.
Go back.
It's Morgan.
Oh, my God. I shouldn't have thrown that shit, dude.
13 yards there on the play and a fresh
Oh,
set of
my God.
downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Where you going, Diggs? Go on. Oh, this is about to be bad. Not too bad.
About the 25 after a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up
Okay, boys, I need your blocks on this one
down.
right in the mid. You know what? Nah, I don't like this. There's too many people in there. There are too many people in there.
And on the ground they go with a running back.
There we go. That's a better play call.
At the 21 after a pickup of 4.
I know you have.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Ever since I run the fake on it, I knew you were waiting for it.
We're back to see what happens after this.
This is going to be rough.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. On the ground.
Oh, you ran into the man. You ran into him.
He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a big
I'm scared, man.
You can't move up to the next level if you don't take care
You know
of
I
him
can't
first.
go up head-to-head with you.
At least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
I got to get a little luck on my side.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And Rudolph has it left side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Oh, the man in the backfield, though.
And he'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Diving for
Don't get the ball.
The ball's knocked out, and the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
Oh, Cousins. Oh, God.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Lino! Yellow, yellow, yellow! Yellow! Black, black, you too. Hey, yellow, yellow.
Yeah, everybody shut the fuck up in the stadium. All right, all right.
They'll run for it. This is Murray. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Latavius Murray with 8 seconds remaining. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
I know.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
But not today.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Tie game.
He wanted it, though.
Something incredible here. We're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game.
Just everybody, please.
I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete.
It ain't Rodgers.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but
I don't know what to do.
Saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now
Oh, mine was for a minute, yeah. Sometimes it does that. I don't know why.
And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Here's Allen to throw it, escaping the pressure right. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambled to try and tackle him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Yeah.
Here's Allen on first.
Oh, mid.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anderson.
All right.
The turn here is stopped at the 35-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A huge play there in overtime. 47 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, God.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Cousins. Flushed out right. That's complete.
Oh, damn, dude.
But he winds up paying for it pretty good. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a 1st down.
I don't know. Did you call a timeout?
2 minutes to go here in
Oh,
overtime.
okay.
We'll be back after this. They come out here in the
Yep.
He's into the end zone for the touchdown.
I had to do it before you adjusted.
A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4
Yeah, I
quarters
agree with you on
this
that.
one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off.
Cody's gone.
What a game.
So for the Vikings, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Bills,
they kicked me out of the
they'll
party,
fall to
though.
1-2.
No
And they'll try to
way.
get back to their winning ways
They
next
kicked
week
me
as
out of
they
the
head to
party.
Lambeau to take on the Packers.
Yo.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon
Wow.
Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Out of the party, though.